My name's Adam Bernbaum. I'm a newly elected state representative from the 24th Legislative District. 24th Legislative District's a big rural district in northwestern Washington. It covers most of the Olympic Peninsula. So I have Clallam County, Jefferson County, and most of Grays Harbor County. It is the most beautiful place in the state. A lot of people will say that about their district, but it's actually true for the Olympic Peninsula. And it's also a really interesting district in terms of the people who live there. You have a lot of small communities, a lot of small incorporated areas, and then a lot of rural areas. So we have a lot of forests and farmers and fishermen. We also have a lot of people who are working in government services, people who work for hospitals, for schools. So there's a pretty wide mix of issues and concerns that people have, and I feel genuinely grateful to get to represent it. In candor, as a newly elected official, you don't have a huge amount of time before your first session to tackle really big bills or really big topics. So my focus has been on finding places where we can make small improvements to the services that I know matter to my community and where I felt like I had the runway to actually get something done. So I'm serving on the Early Learning and Human Services Committee, and I'm working on a bill that'll slightly increase the number of ECAP slots. That's a pre-K program that are available to folks, increasing the number of services that kids can access. I'm working on another bill that will help us, that will hopefully help reduce wildfire risk in Washington State. And behind the scenes, I'm generally working on affordable housing issues. I'm trying to make sure that when people are accessing healthcare services, those services are adequate for the needs of the people in my community, and that in this tough budgetary environment, we don't lose access to any of those services too. I like to run. I used to be a very avid runner, and I'm starting to get back into it a little bit now. I like to play board games. Yeah, play a lot of board games, but